We have a little stormy conditions, and we have right across the channel there some surfing at Point. We're into heat number 9, round number 2. Alex Ribeiro, Shane Campbell, Adam Melling, and David Van Zyl.
And fighting to get back on.
Adam Melling wants back on. He's been on the championship tour. He's currently 35th on the New Era QS rankings. And a nice Hawaiian season for Adam Melling will definitely get him back on the championship tour. The end of the year at 12th on the qualifying series
One
rankings.
spot out.
One spot out. So he's got to do one better. David Van Zyl, live action, banging away on the backhand. And that is going to be the best wave surf so far for Bino Lopes, you know.
Well, you learn a lot, I'll tell you that. Let's take a look at the replay here from David Van Zyl, who has been surfing very nicely in that first round heat. And he's got another opportunity to gain those more points, those valuable points, because there is no priority. We'll get back to that.
Melling on his second wave and just kicks out, no opportunity on that left-hander.
Really on the championship tour with man-on-man, as you look at the rule for priority.
Yeah, the definition of priority and how it works as we see just a quick up, out for Shane Campbell. Every single event where the commissioner will sit in there and assess the conditions as the day go. Here's our first look at Alex Ribeiro. Looks like he was lining up for something big, but the wave did not cooperate. That's for the sake of abiding by the rules.
You like to live by the rules, don't you?
It's one of my favorite things. Adam Melling. Wow, you can see a little body language right there with Adam getting kind of blown off of the wave. David Van Zyl, on the other hand, found a little bit more juice on that left.
I like his rhythm here early in this heat. The high scores.
You can't turn your nose up at a 5 or a 6 at this point.
Taking a look at the replay here. Very beginning of these waves, a little bit softer, but you know, those end sections are really where...
Well, on these little lefts.
Well, he's smaller too in stature, so he's going to be a little lighter.
Shane Campbell came here early, surfed in the Vans Presents the HIC Pro for a warm-up, and just had really good tempo through that wave, you know.
But it gave him, like you said, an opportunity to do. I mean, a little carve there, and then this is where it starts to get into the backhand snaps. That's kind of like 2 in a row, and he'll do a third one here. But he's doing it in the pocket, and that's the critical section. So we've seen these lefts kind of back off and go flat, and you're doing carves, and that wave there stood up for him the whole entire time.
Snap by Alex Ribeiro. The goofy foot looking sparky. And he gets a nice series of turns. He doesn't mind going to the air. Let's see what he's got on this inside section. It's going to get a little flat for him, but that's okay because he got a lot of work done outside.
Again, Alex Ribeiro, you know what he did here in these first few turns? Layback snap, carve, and then snap. So there's the variety. That's part of that criteria that is tough to do in these types of waves, but he's done that. And then goes back to the carve, snap, carve. So I think this feels to me like it's going to be the best wave of the heat. We're going to see Shane Campbell's wave come in as his best. But we're also going to see this little layback snap too. That's that first section. That's commitment. In the lip, he does that maneuver. Look at the nose, digging almost underwater, and he pulls it back out. Then the carve through the maneuver, sinking the rail, committing that maneuver done up high in the wave.
By Alex Ribeiro, surfing to criteria. Adam Melling up and riding here. A little bit larger wave. You can see it's a little bit more facey and actually a little slower because there's more water on that wave and it's further off the reef, illustrated in the, you know, that. We're back at the Hawaiian Pro, and up and riding is Adam Melling. Doing a good job getting up in the lip, hooking it a couple of times. Let's make it 4 and maybe 5 for the surfer from Lennox Head. Great job. We got a couple more waves to get caught up on, Pete, in just a moment, but that was a great. And let's take a look at the replay of Adam Melling.
So Melling, you know, flatter section on that outside portion of the wave, and now it starts to steepen up as it gets into the shallower water. Nice connection with the lip on that third maneuver, straight to the bottom, into the lip again. This is going to rival the 667 of Alex Ribeiro. Just a bigger wave, and then that rhythm that he put together. And also on this one, Van Zyl. So already has the 5.67 and a 4.67 and the lead. So now you can get a little bit more patient out the back with that priority. So nice exchange here by all four surfers in this one. Shane Campbell already has a good wave too with a 5.87, finds a right, gets loose on the toilet bowl section. Usually the toilet bowl is a little further out, but we'll give it that just because it's sitting inside of it. And then also Alex Ribeiro. So everyone finding a wave here. Section in front of him goes for the air reverse and loses it.
1 to 10 point scale. And that's how we get the scores as we look at David Van Zyl. Got a 7.1 on his previous wave. So he is building his lead in this heat. Let's see what he has for the finish here. And things are going right for David Van Zyl in this heat because it looks like he can do no wrong.
Well, you know, and to have the flow and to have the ability to come out with it with speed, you know, this one flattens out on that outside section, which we've seen before, and then he waits for it to double up. And when he gets this closeout section, see where he does the maneuver in the lift. He zings it in that section, completes the maneuver, and then falls down with it. You know, rather than doing the maneuver all the way through, all the way to the bottom of the wave, he's doing it and executing it at the top of the wave.
Strong position. Still got a few more scores to trickle in to give you an accurate situation in the water. Here's Shane Campbell. Good looking left, building up. Opportunity on the inside, goes straight up and straight down off the board.
Well, how's this? It's turned around. There's been a lot of waves in this heat. A lot of opportunity for all of these competitors.
Alex Ribeiro looking for an air. Launches and is going to pet the cat a little bit. Gets out in front of the whitewater for a completion.
So
Alex Ribeiro. We'll take a look at Shane Campbell in the replay first.
So his backup score, the 4.57. Nice set wave here. Great opportunity with that closeout to pick up another big score, but instead just a 1.73. Here's the air, okay? So he gets it. See, everything rotates, but that affected the flow. It actually came out all right, came out pretty quick. Let's take a look again. Pick that spot. Again, pushing the tail towards the beach. No grab there. All that weight shifts onto the nose section, which is the widest part of the board, right in that kind of upper third, and helps them to rotate around, kind of stabilizes the landing.
Adam Melling looking to the right, coming around this whitewater section. Big snap. That was with the quickness. Another big snap for Adam Melling. Eases through a nice roundhouse cutback before kicking out in the wave dissipates. But
do the maneuver too, because he had to absorb the energy and come out of it. See the nose pointed down and then right into that another off the top roundhouse cutback combo. Already has a big number and one of the bigger numbers we've seen today. The end of the season with a chance.
David Van Zyl utilizing his priority. He's fallen down to third place in this heat. See if this left offers anything more. He gets a little bonus on the inside, and he's not going to waste that bonus. Bangs the lip a couple more times. That felt good. You could tell by the body language on the kick out. I don't know if this wave's got the score on it. He's going to have to do something incredible, but we've seen incredible airs from Alex Ribeiro before, and no opportunity there. Yeah, you don't travel around halfway around the world for nothing. So David Van Zyl is going to advance on with Adam Melling. We're going to be back with